Okay, I think this is pertinent right now because of what I was just discussing earlier. In section 28, section 376. What is this? It's a note from 2017 of Federal Civil Judicial Procedure and Rules, which is the book I took with me in September of 2021 to the court, one of the two books. What does this say? I didn't know this before. I've reviewed this section, but I haven't reviewed all of the footnotes. What's it say? Credit for contributions prior to 1992 amendment at higher rate. Why is this important? Because effective date of this article, effective date of this title, October 29th, 1992. Are you serious? October 29th is my father's birthday and my sister's birthday. So what this is talking about is Judicial Survivors Annuities Fund. But it's also talking about any judicial official who is within the purview of such section 376 on the effective date of this title, October 29, 1992, shall be reduced by 0.5% for a period of time equal to the number of years of service for which the judicial official has made contributions or deposits before the enactment of this act. And then it says this is interesting, probably means date of enactment of Public Law 102572, which was approved October 29, 1992, to the credit of the Judicial Survivors Annuities Fund, or for 18 months, whichever is less, if such contributions or deposits were never returned to the judicial official. For purposes of this subsection, the term years shall mean full years and 12 parts thereof. Wait a second. How could they put probably means date of enactment? Are you saying that for 15 years they didn't have specificity as to the applicable date of the enactment? How can they get away with saying probably means date of enactment? In 15 years, they never made a definitive determination? I don't believe that. But this is the important thing. The date of concern, which they have said the effective date of this title, October 29th, 1992. Wait a second, October 29th, 2022 would have been 30 years. That's both my father's birthday and my sister's birthday, right? Have they known this? Is this what they keep saying about Douglas? Is it? You're going to need to disclose if that's what you've been doing. Is that what you've been doing this whole time? Okay, this is important because 28 Section 371 discusses retirement on salary, retirement in senior status, and then it has a chart here regarding attained age and years of service. Okay, it says the age and service requirements for retirement under the section are as follows. It says age attained 65, 15 years. Elsewhere, under magistrate and bankruptcy judges, it has two separate terms, one of 8 years and one of 14 years. Section 377, retirement of bankruptcy judges and magistrate judges. It says retirement based on years of service. It says a bankruptcy judge or magistrate judge to whom this section applies and who retires from office after attaining the age of 65 and serving at least 14 years, ... But then it talks about the 14 years, and then it says C, service of at least 8 years. Okay, so then it goes into a consideration of the annuity and the reduction of the annuity based upon the term associated with the time frame in which they serve. Here's the ironic thing. In the first, in 371, it talks about 1/12 of a year. Well, that would be 1 month, right? Or what would be 365 days divided by 12. This talks about 1/6 of 1% for each full month. So this is very important because if we're talking about 1/6 of 1% for each full month, and you're evaluating that relative to a magistrate and a presiding judge, what does that mean? For the record, I have already done substantial review in connection with my concerns that there is a conflict, and a specific conflict involving alleged magistrate judge and their obstruction in my efforts, including what about April 24th? What does April 24th mean for magistrate judges? Now, let me ask you a question. Would members of the Dallas Police Department have a material interest in April 24th insofar as it would have any implications regarding magistrate judges, including when it comes to consideration of years of service in order to be eligible for retirement benefits? What's the difference between 1998 and 2022? What's the difference between 1997 and 2022? What's the difference between 1997 and 2023?